Hi, second graders. Welcome to a brand new day of Number Corner for the month of November. Today's objectives are: I can tell and write time to the nearest 5 minutes on an analog and digital clock. I can identify doubles and doubles plus or minus 1 facts. And I can skip count by tens and hundreds. Before flipping over today's calendar marker, I actually want you to make a prediction about what you think is coming next. To do that, let's take a look at our calendar grid observation chart. We have noticed a pattern with the type of timepiece so far, where it alternates between analog, digital, analog, digital. So taking a look at this chart, what do you think today's type of timepiece will be? Great, what about for the amount of time passed? So far, we saw a pattern where we were adding 30 minutes every single day, or we said that we could say half an hour. But then yesterday, something changed, and instead of 30 minutes, we added 4 hours. So what do you think the amount of time passed today will be? Those are some great predictions. Let's go ahead and flip over a calendar marker for today. If you guessed anything having to do with the digital clock, you were correct. So let's go ahead and fill that in for the type of timepiece for today, which is digital clock. And as we get to the date, remember that we can either say that today is November 10th, 2020. We've learned how to abbreviate the month of November by writing an OV with a period, 10th, 2020, or we can just write the numbers 11 because November is the 11th month, today is the 10th, and we're just going to write 20 for the year. By looking at this picture, it says 7 o'clock. And what do you realize or observe about today's marker? Yes, so we didn't add 4 hours again, but it looks like we did take away time. So we are no longer adding time, we are now subtracting time. And it looks like we went from 7:30 to 7 o'clock, which is 30 minutes or half an hour. Interesting. It looks like we have a brand new pattern. Now today we're going to play the doubles up game, but before we get started, we need to review doubles fact and doubles plus or minus 1 facts. Doubles facts are when you add the same number to itself. So for example, we could do 5 plus 5 equals 10, or 7 plus 7 equals 14. And doubles are always even. The doubles plus or minus 1 facts are where we double the smaller number and add 1. So instead of doing 7 plus 7, we do 7 plus 8, which would equal 15. Or we can double the larger number and subtract 1. So instead of 8 plus 8, we would have 8 plus 7, which would equal 15. And these answers are always odd. Can you think of a doubles or doubles plus or minus 1 fact? Great. So let's go ahead and play this game. And to do that, we are going to go on the Virtual Bridges website. And I have already set up 2 pages, one for the teacher and one for the student. And remember that we are looking for those doubles or doubles plus or minus 1 fact. Now we are only going to play till we get to about half the sheet because we are limited on time. So the way this game works is each person is going to roll 2 dice numbered 4 through 9. And we have to decide whether that is a doubles plus or minus 1, or neither, which would then go into our discard pile. The person to get to the top with the doubles or doubles plus or minus 1 facts first wins. If any of us reach to the top of the discard pile, we automatically lose. So we're actually going to start at the bottom down here and work our way up, kind of like a bar graph. All right. So you can actually grab your Number Corner book during this time, so you can actually press pause here and turn to page 27 in your book where you can record your equations, and I will record my equations on my sheet. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and toss first. and it looks like I got a 7 and a 5. So I have to decide whether that's a doubles plus or minus 1, or neither. Now I know that 5 isn't 1 away from 7, and neither is 7 from 5, so that would be neither. So I would put my 7 plus 5 equals 12 in my discard pile. You do not have to write that on your sheet. But now it is your turn. So let's go ahead and roll or toss. 9 and 7. Is that a doubles plus or minus 1 fact, or neither? That's right, it is neither. So you would write this equation under your discard pile in your book. Go ahead and do that right now. So 9 plus 7 equals 16. All right, my turn again. I'm going to go ahead and toss. And I got 8 and 4. Unfortunately, that is neither a doubles plus or minus 1 fact, so that would also go in my discard pile. So I am going to write 8 plus 4 equals 12 again. All right, let's see if you get lucky this time. Let's toss. You got 7 and 4. What do you think? Is that a doubles plus or minus 1, or neither? You are correct. That is neither. So go ahead and write this equation in your discard pile. What equation are you going to write? 7 plus 4 equals 11. Awesome. Okay, my turn. Let's go ahead and toss. 4 and 5. I know that 4 is 1 less than 5, and 5 is 1 more than 4, which means that this would be a doubles plus or minus 1 fact. So I'm actually going to write this in this column. So 4 plus 5 equals 9, because I know that 5 plus 5 is 10, but then you take away 1 to get 9. Your turn. 4 and 9. What do you think? Doubles plus or minus 1, or neither? Good, it would be neither. So you would write 4 plus 9 equals 13 in your discard pile. All right, my turn. 9 and 7. Oh, that is so close. If it would have been an 8 instead of a 7, I could have put that in my doubles plus or minus 1. But that is neither, so I will write 9 plus 7 equals 16 in my discard pile. If I get one more in my discard pile, I lose the game. Same with you. So go ahead and toss. 5 and 7, what do you think? Is that a doubles plus or minus 1, or neither? Oh man, yes, that is neither. So 5 plus 7 equals 12. Go ahead and write that in your notebook. Now, unfortunately, you have filled your discard pile, which means that you are automatically disqualified from the game. I'm just going to take one last turn and see if I am also disqualified from this game. Let's see. 8 and 9. What do you think? Is that a doubles plus or minus 1, or is that neither? Great job. That is a doubles plus or minus 1, so I'm going to write that in the middle column. So 8 plus 9 equals 17. Good game. Maybe you'll have better luck next time, or you can even play this game and use the second page with a partner during some math time in your class today. The last part for Number Corner is filling in our number line. Yesterday, we ended up at 490 after we counted by tens, and we went up 110 in the tens place every time. So today, if we do 490 plus 10, what number do you think we will land on? Now this one's a little bit tricky because, as I can see, once we get to that nine tens, we go to the next 100. So the next 100 here would actually be 500. So 490 plus 10 equals 500. Great job. After you are done watching today's Number Corner video, you can either work on Dreambox or you can take a short break, but just make sure to return to class Zoom at 2:35. Thank you. Have a great day.